My name is Lorinda and I have been a member of OPSU Local 351, Fleming College support staff, for almost 22 years. It has been my absolute pleasure to serve as Bonnie Eddy's alternate on the Region 3 Provincial Women's Committee for the last 3 years. And I'm excited to announce that I am offering this year to be your regional representative on that committee. As I'm hoping for your support, I'd like to tell you a little bit about why serving on the committee is so important to me. I was greatly influenced by my grandmother, who called herself a feminist before feminism was cool. And from a young age, that was the lens from which I viewed the world. I was raised in a feminist social justice activist home and have been involved in that realm ever since. I graduated from Trent University in 1997 with an honors degree in psychology with a minor in women's studies. While I was at Trent, I was actively involved in the Trent Women's Center and the Kawartha Sexual Assault Center. My primary involvement in women's rights over the years has been around reproductive choice and gender-based violence, volunteering with Peterborough Pro-Choice and many gender-based violence campaigns. Over the last several years, I have transitioned into advocating for women and children caught up in the adversarial family court system. I am currently on sabbatical back at Trent University, pursuing a master's degree in cultural studies with a specialization in gender and feminist studies. Studying the history of cultural revolutionaries and worker-inspired movements from a feminist perspective has reinvigorated my desire to implement change on a larger policy scale. In addition to attending many educationals over the years, I've had the privilege of attending several OPSU provincial women's conferences, the last two as the PWC alternate. Here I was able to participate in amazing workshops and listen to motivating and inspiring keynote speeches. As your Region 3 PWC alternate, I attended the Canadian Labour Congress Women's Summer School and met one of my feminist activist idols, Judy Rebick. Judy talked about the importance of not only changing the laws to obtain equality for women, but also changing the culture and attitudes, because our culture is still incredibly patriarchal. So this is my call to action, and I'm asking for your support. If elected, I look forward to working with other like-minded activists in OPSU to continue the great work that our union has done and will continue to do in changing the culture that will lead to women's equality. Thank you.